Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy LaRon, and we back with another video. All right, I wanted to talk about something that I seen on the View, right? So the View brought up that the HHS unveiled these fear-based virus ads, right? I'm not gonna try to say the word because you say certain words, you get strikes and stuff like that. But I wanted to show you the clip of the ad, and I wanted to also show you that the women of the View speaking about the ad. The ad is very interesting, and also I think the takes on it is very interesting. The reaction to each take, then I give you how I feel about this whole ad campaign, right? Without further ado, let's go. Not to mention too, your boy stepped up his production game. I was playing on Canva, and I made something to make my production look a little better. So check me out, y'all. Check me out. What? Y'all look at that. Yo, that's hot. That's hot. All right, so I will play this clip of the View. Then I'll give you my reaction to it. So let's go.
Hospital for 76 days now. And by the grace of God, I'm still here. It was a lot of dark times then. I died 3 times. They gave me a 5% chance of living. We take advantage of like simple things in life, like going to the bathroom and brushing your teeth. I have trouble doing all that now. The after effects of COVID. So I highly recommend everybody to get the vaccines and really protect themselves because this is no joke.
So will these scare tactics work on people to get the shot, or you think their minds are already made up not to get the shot?
I think it absolutely will help. Polling from Kaiser found that knowing someone who became seriously ill from COVID or died from the virus are among the most powerful factors motivating vaccine-hesitant people. And it reminds me of the days when you learned how to drive with the drunk driving, when they'd leave an accident out, or they'd show you those videos of texting when you're driving. Also, smoking commercials, the PSAs. You can't unsee those, and they...
Yeah, I remember those ads, and yeah, I remember those ads when they have like the texting while you're driving, the drunk driving. You know what I'm saying? They do have like those cars that's wrecked on the side of the road. You're like, damn, what happened with that car? Like that was from a drunk driver. I do remember those stuff. Did that stuff work? Do you leave in the comments? Do you think that those texting while driving and the drunk driving things worked?
They grip you from the inside. I think this will absolutely help.
Well, 2 things. One, they should show it on Fox News, target advertising. Show it on Hannity's show and Tucker's, and let those people who are trying to own the libs see what'll happen if they don't.
All right. Why would Fox News show that if the Fox News, according to no, I forgot her name, but according to her, why would Fox News show that if the audience don't believe in that? If the audience don't believe in that, then they wouldn't show it, right? They wouldn't show things that the audience wouldn't want to see. So that was stupid.
They don't get it. But there's something interesting that's going on. I was reading that a lot of people, they don't take the vaccine because they're afraid of the vaccine. Yeah. Now they're going to be afraid of not taking the vaccine. The question is, which fear will win?
Yeah, that's a good point. So people are fearful both. People are fearful of the shot, right? And people are fearful of not getting the shot. So that's a good point.
I agree. I think the fear factor always works, right? Like scared straight. Yeah. I remember growing up. Remember the woman Terry who had the voice, her larynx removed?
Yeah.
And she would speak through the voice box.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll just never forget that. I also remember the ad campaign. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs with the egg on the street frying. Yeah. That works. Fear works, unfortunately.
All right. So now leave in the comments, do you think those campaigns worked back then? If you old enough to remember those campaigns, the egg in the frying pan, I remember that one. There's some guy just sitting in the kitchen like, this is your brain. He had an egg, and he opened it up and he snapped the egg into the frying pan. And it starts sizzling. It's your brain on drugs. Any questions? I don't, honestly, now that you mentioned that, I don't think that won't work because they had to make another video on top of that years later because he says any questions and nobody never answered the question. Right, so you do have any questions? You have questions, and nobody never interacted with people to find out you had questions. So that campaign to me didn't work because I remember they had an additional campaign maybe like 20, 30 years later. Like, wait a minute, this didn't work. Let's do another one. You know what I'm saying? So they did have that. The lady with the cigarette and who kept smoking, and after that, this is her life now. Do you think that worked as well? Do you think that stopped people from smoking? Leave in the comments. Let me know.
And I was shocked to learn that 44% of Americans haven't taken the vaccine. That's almost half of the country. You know, and I really think that they're holding the rest of us hostage. And so they're not going to do the right thing unless, I guess, they're scared into it, because there are still people that think it's a hoax, or that they're going to get it and it's kind of like the flu. And it's not. You can die from it.
Yeah.
And we know that.
And look, we've tried practically every other method, right? I mean, it's been like the Oprah show, you know, cars, scholarships. I mean, what have they not given
Don't
out?
forget guns in Virginia.
Right.
See, that's one thing that's make people skeptic of it, right? Like, you giving me all this stuff to take a shot. That's me. That's me personally. Like, if you're going to give me X, Y, Z to take something, you don't get nothing for free. You giving up something to get something. That's the way that the world is. You giving up something to get something. So that make me, somebody like me, a skeptic. I'm like, nah, I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
Right, guns in Virginia.
That's right.
We've tried mandates. We've tried begging and pleading with people. We've tried celebrities. We've tried pastors. So now.
So it's like these people you say you're trying, the celebrities, the pastors. It's like these people never spoke about this stuff before, but now they're speaking about it. I feel like, are these people bored? That's why the skepticism come. You know what I'm saying?
I think, you know, fear is a very good tool to have in your toolbox. And look, the problem here in America is plain and simple. It got politicized. COVID, wearing masks, the vaccine got politicized.
I agree. Because like when Trump was in office, you see, say like Kamala Harris, like, I'm not trusting nothing that comes out that fast with the FDA. And now she's the one saying, now that she's in office, she's saying that she trusts it. It did get politicized. I agree with that.
Early, and it has completely tainted the debate.
But how do they get through to people who, like the black audience, for instance, the African-American community, who has been burnt in the past by the Tuskegee experiment and by things coming out that have harmed them? I don't blame that community for being skittish about it. But I say that so many white people have gotten it now. You know, the experiment has been done on white people now.
Yo, damn. So we just got to follow what white people do. That's what she's saying with this. Like, now that white people got it, we should get it. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a lot to unpack there. I'll save that for later.
Although the black community, I have read, the vaccine hesitancy is lower, and the black community is now being vaccinated at a higher rate than any other community in the country.
Well, you know, I mean, there's progress.
Look, I think they should highlight the black scientists that have worked on this vaccine.
Yes, the woman who created it.
And I think you're right. Who were the first people jumping the line, flying all over the country to get the vaccine? Rich, white people of privilege.
That's right.
And Republican donors.
Yeah.
Republican donors. So why did she make it politicized again? So she kind of contradicted herself. These people are crazy, man. These people are. I'm good on that, yo. But yeah, I don't need to see no more. All right. All right. I want to unpack the first thing. Since white people got it, now black people should feel safe getting it, right? Leave in the comments if you're black and you see this. Does that make you feel safe getting it, knowing that white people got it now? Because now that white people got it, we should get it, right? So I think that's kind of insulting. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to follow the steps of white people. As long as white people approve of it and they go through it, now that we have to do it, it shouldn't be like that. That shouldn't be the mindset that she think that we have. But I guess that's how she see us, right? And now I want to get into, does this work? I do not think it's going to work, right? Because they gave examples of saying drinking and driving, people still do that. You know what I'm saying? They talk about smoking, people still smoke. So that didn't work. It may went down a little bit now that we got more information, but people still doing it. Definitely, did I say texting and driving? So texting and driving, people cannot stop being on their phones. They have to be on their phones. They don't care. They're going to just have it like this. It's to the point that I don't think cops even pull people over for it no more. They don't care. They just know it's going to happen. It's not really worth it for police. Police I see, they like stay on their phones too, like police on their phones and laptops. So they don't care about that either. I don't think a fair-based ad is going to work, because I think whatever information you have or whatever reason you have to get it or not to get it, you're already set in that. So it's like, it's a few different kind of people when it comes to the jab, right? There's a person that's saying that I'm not getting it because I don't trust it. There's a person saying I'm getting it because I trust it. There's people saying that I need to wait to see what's going to happen. And there's some people saying I'm scared to see what's going to happen if I get it and I can't reverse it. And there's people out there saying I'm scared, so I'm going to get it because I don't want to get sick. It's like so many different various people. And I think everybody who has that type of mindset is already stuck in their ways, saying like, all right, I'm not going to do what I want to do because I already have this in my mind. And an ad or a TV show or an athlete or a pastor or a friend or a family member, whoever, is not going to change people's minds no more. It's not going to change people's minds. People just have to do what's best for them. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be a mandate. It's not going to be anything. It's not going to be you giving away free cars, you giving away TVs, you giving away $100, whatever you're giving away. No, whatever you feel about it is not going to change your mind, because people are very strongly about it. Look at Kyrie Irving. They say he's set to lose about $15 million. He feels a certain way about it. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all think about these fear-based ads? You think this is going to work, or you think that this is a bad idea, or you think it's a waste of time? I think it may work for a small minority of people. That may be on the fence and see something like that. Like, okay, let me do what I got to do. I think it will work for them. I think the other people who just like, all right, they set in stone, that's not going to get it. They're not going to get it after seeing that. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen a lot of different things with the shot and without the shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where to stand on, what side to take. I'm just going to just be to myself and just keep getting tested, because I don't know what to believe anymore. It's just a crazy thing. And there's like no end game. Like, I don't see it being no end game. I just see it being this ongoing thing to the end of time, or until people get tired of it and people like, I don't care no more. But that's my opinion, man. I appreciate your time. You know what I'm saying? So leave something in the comments. Let me know how you feel about this. Until next time, peace.